to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to build block design from my newest level. So it's called Convulse. Let's just get right into it. So you start out by choosing a color for your background. So I'm just gonna do the same color I did in Convulse, which was a pretty dark, bluish color. I don't think it was that dark. Yeah, not that dark. But this kind of weird little blue. I kind of like it, so that's the color I took. Yeah. So, and then I chose this ground. Yeah. Whoops, I messed that up. And this one's supposed to be dark. Yeah, there we go. I want any song but Stereo Madness, so we'll get that. I like that song. Oh my god. I click this button so often. Okay, and now just give it some random offset. I really don't care. Okay. So I can't even hear it anyways. The next thing I'm gonna do is make your block. So I'm gonna give us enough space to do some cool stuff with our block and make it nice and complex. Cool. You've done that. Okay. Once you made your outline, you can make it. You can give them some really weird shapes. You can be creative. I'm just gonna show you how to do the basic block, and you guys can always, spice it up with your own creativity. Once you made your outline, you want to take these slightly thicker blocks and then just do it again. And if you haven't already made your outline, you can just make them originally with this. It's just when I'm making my layout, I make them with the normal blocks. So that's a step I have to take, because for some decoration styles I won't actually do that. But okay, whatever. So next thing we do is go to this chain section and we grab these things, these dudes, and the way I did it was I sectioned off a part in the corner. This isn't big enough. We'll just make it taller. I'm just gonna show this so then you guys can get like a full experience of the block. I would just section off a kind of corner, but you can do whatever you really feel like it. And oh, actually, wait, don't do that. I forgot an important step. Place your base blocks. Oh fuck, I can't believe I forgot to place base blocks. Okay. So basically, you just take the solid color block, and I give it my color 2, which is always copying the color of the background, putting it to 160, and taking the opacity down to 50. That gives it this kind of 160 or 150. I always forget. You can do 150 because the background is kind of bright right now. And then I'll adjust with the background itself. You know what I like? Yeah, that's good. Actually, we can do. Yeah, that's good now. See, that looks okay. You can experiment with what you like. I like it a little bit darker because then I can add more awesome glow. Okay, so once you've done that, make your corner thing. And then in the corner of this little block, we're gonna get this white dude and just put him there. He's really happy there, so yeah, that's what I gotta do. And that's nice. Okay. The next thing you're gonna do is go to this section with all these little platforms, and you'll find the breakable blocks. Take these and shrink them, make them tiny. What this does is it makes it look a lot more detailed and a lot better. So do that. You can put these wherever you feel like it, wherever it feels like it fits. Right, that close to fit for me there. You can vary the size. That just makes it look more detailed. You vary the size ever so. Yeah, try varying the sizes. Makes it look a lot better. Like even slight variations like that really add a nice touch to it. I'm just gonna sit on my chair because my back is hurting. Oh my god. Okay, so next up, we want to put some ramps. So for this piece right here, we're gonna grab this dude and just chuck him in. And wait, let's actually just take out this cube. Yeah, okay. It's a little smaller. Kind of shove it in this section right here because I have a plan for something else. So, with my tutorials, I would suggest watching the full thing before building it on your own. And just in general, when you're watching a tutorial, you can always just watch the tutorial once just to get a feel of what it is, and then watch it again while you're building. But yeah. So right here, I'm just going to set up my colors because I need to get some colors done. So for this, I give it 160. Yeah, that's it. Whatever it wants, that's fine. This, I copy color 3. You guys can set up your own colors. This is my basic color system I use for like every level. Because it works for me, and it feels organized. So. I'm gonna give this color 4, so it's noticeable, but it's not like a big deal, and I find that kind of nice. Next, what we're gonna do is add grass. Now, grass is gonna make it feel really detailed, and that's part of why I like this block design. So you're gonna want to adjust these, and I would suggest making these all white. As you can see, I have my outline blocks. These dudes. These guys, right? These outline blocks. These things. They're all white. And you can have them whatever color it is. For now, they're white because that's my object color, and I like it like white. But if you feel like putting a different color in, experiment with what you like. But keep these grass pieces the color of whatever your outline is. And then also keep this the color of your outline, and this. So make sure you do all of that because that's kind of important. That makes it look a lot better. And also vary with your grass. It looks really boring if you use the same grass over and over again. I find a lot of people they'll just copy and paste the grass, and I find it really gets me. But grass isn't the only thing we're adding, and when you're adding grass, I feel like this comes without saying, but I just want to make sure everyone knows that it should be anchored to something. And what I mean by like anchored to something is like, you shouldn't just have grass, like a big dude of grass just right there. You can't, it should be anchored to something. And even like adding a piece of grass here. This would work, right? Putting on this breakable block. But I don't like it. You can do it and test it out, but I feel like it's still kind of floating because the block itself is floating. So yeah, but always experiment with what you like, so you can find out your own style. Yeah, so once you've done grass, next we're gonna get a little bit more details. So get these things. Copy and paste it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 movements. So, and once you've done that, you can just go ahead and move this around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And actually, I don't want it to be like that. And I wouldn't overly use this. This thing is kind of, I would use it more inside these blocks, right? That I'm using, like the way I'm using it right now, and less in other places because I already have a set of blocks that are going to go in other places. But you can use it in areas like that and stuff that you feel like it could fit. Okay. Once you've done that, what comes next? Well, what? Okay. Sorry, I forgot. Okay, the thing that comes next is you go actually here. Let me just reset this, and you grab this kind of block. Where is it? So for this, for our purposes, I'm gonna grab this, and I'm gonna give it a nice and bright contrast color, and then dump some glow behind it. So what I like to do is I like to take this big guy, give it a blending color, copy and paste it, get it at like around sort of 75, copy and paste it again, and then give it like 50. Oh my god, this stupid editor bug. Okay, this is 176, 76, okay, 50. Once you've done that, you'll have this nice sort of concentration of glow. And I'm just going to move this more to the center of our object. That's better, yeah. Just because, it's not really anchored that well. And then you're going to go ahead and place this. This is why I kind of shrinked the breakable block. Oh my god, my voice probably got really quiet there. But okay. So this is why I shrink the breakable block, because you want that glow in there, right? And why is this so bright? Okay. Oh, I know why that's so bright. Okay. Yeah, you want the breakable blocks in there. And I'm going to tell you one more thing about glow in a bit, but we'll not worry about that now. So once you've done all of that, this is the thing you might want to do this in the beginning, but I didn't want to mention this because it's not like a huge deal. You're gonna add some corner pieces, and these are kind of important because they add a lot of kind of power to the block. They add a lot of it's kind of shading in the corners. So it shows that the center of the glow, the source of glow, is at the center of the block, and you'll see kind of why that. You'll see that, but yeah. So you add these kind of pieces. I would make their base kind of dark and then their detail pretty bright, so you get this nice sort of contrast. And once you've done that, this is the final step. That's kind of for the design-ish, Well, by the way, make sure you're layering everything nicely. Yeah, take these, tech kind of blocks, and just go ahead and go wild and make some patterns. The rules for this, if you want to do this properly, are again, just make sure it's anchored to everything and it doesn't just end like that. If you're gonna have it end midair, use these connector blocks, right? Use those. They're not exactly connector blocks, they're the end blocks, and use those because that's important. Otherwise, it looks trash. So yeah, put it in like that. The only ones that can be actually, never mind. That's for a different style. Never mind. Just forget what I just said there. But yeah, so place these. And actually, the only ones that can be floating are these kind of blocks. And these still need to be kind of close to their bigger counterparts, to the big structures. But yeah, those are the only ones that can sort of be out of place there. Again, go crazy, go wild, but make sure you. And then whenever I say these kind of rules, I just basically mean stuff that makes it look natural and solid, and it fits the style of what I'm trying to go for and what it looks like you're kind of going for if you do what I'm saying. So. So yeah, as you can see, I'm doing these, and I'm not going to cut anything out because I want you guys to see exactly what I'm doing, so you don't feel like you're missing anything out. And it's also kind of lazy on my part, but it's a good excuse. Come on, you gotta admit. it's a good excuse to not have to cut or edit at all. Like, but yeah, so I'm gonna keep talking just to, again, keep things interesting, kind of, because I'm not gonna cut anything out. What they done on all these blocks already looks like kind of complicated. Did I make this? Whatever. But it's not even close to done yet. So the next thing you want to do is go to the whatever layer. Make sure you're using layering for the design and the base blocks and the glow. That's kind of how I do it. But just make sure you're comfortable with your layering. So now we're gonna do some glow. Okay. So put this in a blending bright color. Okay. And give it. Just take down the Z order by 1. And this isn't necessary, but it's just in case you change the color sometime. It'll make sure everything's layered properly. Then take some black glow and just place it on the sides. Don't worry about... Oh wait, take the black glow and make sure it's on Z order 9. And then yeah, place it on the sides. Okay, and then comes a little bit of complicated stuff. So right here, as you can see, these blocks don't exactly match up with the glow. So if your block is kind of anchored to the ground, then you can do this because the glow can sort of end up on the ground. So you can have the glow just kind of go down to the ground. But if you want to do it on this side, you can't really do that. You can't add the glow here because see, it has this little section right here where it doesn't go all the way down. So it doesn't cover the whole section. So you can't really do that. If you're gonna use this, yeah, I'll do something special with that later. But okay. Once you've done all this, take everything and put it on B1 Z layer because that'll make sure it's high enough for the blocks. And this glow should be a more subtle glow, so you can keep it on B2. This already makes the block look a lot nicer. And like grass is so far out. Why are you so fat? My God. Okay. Next thing you want to do is add a little bit more aesthetic glow. So these can all be on layer B2. Take this corner piece, okay, then take this corner piece, and then take the little corner piece. Okay, give these all a blending bright color, and then slowly stack them up on each other. And again, give them B1. We're first going to place this right here. And we're then going to place it here in each of the corner block sections. This way it sort of adds a nice little touch, but the black glow just balances out, so it's like a little touch. And I like that. It's nice. Okay. No, you're actually not done yet at all. The final touch, and this is what kind of makes this nice, is you have to add these objects, okay? Now these, as you can see, are already kind of bright. What you basically do is you just take some glow, right? Just stack some glow on glow, right? That's bad tutorial, whatever. Take, make a glow stick with the little dude. Give it a bright color. Then make a glow stick with this glow. Same thing, overlap a little bit, make the bright color, and then overlap them, and make sure you top it off with these little corner pieces. Right? And just, do everything. It should make sense, Just make a bright glow pillar that is sectioned off at the top. It has a curved top. And then just place these, sort of pattern like this would just be kind of organized. Or like I'm having these two kind of next to each other. One's kind of big, one's kind of small. We'll have one right here, sort of complementing the little block there. And then we'll have one big guy on the very edge, sort of just barely there. And that is basically done. I'm gonna make our background a little bit brighter. That'll just make it kind of nice. There we go. Finally, you have to do glow on the top of the blocks. So you can choose whether you want to use this glow or, these big glows. But basically just take some glow. I'll use the big glow, I think, for this matter, right? It makes it look kind of bigger. Actually, no, I'll use a little. The thing I would recommend using this glow because it's not too, obvious. Sorry, I had to hiccup. Okay, and it's not too, it adds a nice little touch, which is kind of hard to get with the fat glow, because it's so fat, come on. And these grass should actually go on your block detailing layer. And the final thing you can do is add stuff to the sides, and that is something that's kind of important as well. It adds a nice kind of effect to the level. So I already have all this stuff pre-made. It's just a little spike thingo, but that's cool. And then you can add something I'll just make something on the spot. Let's do 4, 5, and we can just give that some glow, and maybe just, I don't know, dump something else in it, I don't know. This could turn out terrible, whatever. We can make that smaller. What I'm basically saying is, make sure you have, make sure you add some stuff to the side, little objects, and they can be animated, I should be able to animate this. Let's put some little bit of stuff that moves on it. And they can be like this little dude, right? Or they can be like the spike, but they should be not too subtle, actually. They should be kind of nice, but they should fit the style at the level. They should be kind of glowy and nice and, all that good stuff. Actually, we can layer this kind of high, so it's still above its glow counterparts. Okay. And then, place this around wherever you feel like it. Yeah. And then you're basically, you're pretty much done with your block design. So if you like it, I like it, it looks kind of nice. You can obviously, sort of amplify certain effects. If you want, go ahead and select the corner glow, copy and paste it a few times, right? Just experiment, okay? And that was a lot too much, but just experiment, okay? Do what you like, but make sure it all works. And one thing, which people just call spamming glow, but if you're kind of out of ideas, that's too big. Oh my god, is get really less aesthetic glow. And why is this so not opaque? Okay. Get a little bit less aesthetic glow, right? It's not too bright. And put it in spots that make sense, right? That'll just make it look kind of nice. And what I'll just give you guys a little thing here is, if you want, and this isn't part of the block design really, but if you want to have some ground spikes to complement the block, I would suggest, obviously if this doesn't fit your style, don't do this. I would suggest making them, sort of white. And obviously you can, again, if this doesn't fit your style, don't do it. But it's just a suggestion. It could be, if you haven't tried putting white, ground spike design or ground spikes, go ahead and give it a go. It can turn out really nice, and if it fits, it can turn out really cool. So yeah, just enjoy your blocks. Just go ahead and check this out. It's awesome. Just give it slow speed so you guys can check it out. That's your block design tutorial. And a last certain thing you can do for any of your levels, is just put things on don't fade, don't enter. This way it'll have that kind of high definition look even when it's on the edge of the screen. And there we go. It's not a big touch, but it can really be a good little touch, little kind of effect when you have like really complicated stuff, or something that's like a big kind of glow, kind of. I don't know. It can help. Just try it sometimes. You guys can go ahead and play the actual original level. This is what I made from that block design from in a level. As you can see, it can look really, really cool. And I would suggest you try it out. So yeah, thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, please like the video, share it with your friends if any one of them need help with their block design. And consider subscribing to the channel, because I would love some subscribers. Oh no, I forgot. I have to open oh god. Okay. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Yeah, have a good day. Bye.